That's right. When you hear them dogs barking, I mean the pound is in the building. I'm Bobby G along with the homie Big Mike from the Man Cave. And this is GameTime216, all Cleveland sports, all day. And what's good with you, man? How you feeling this victory or glorious Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right. It's fun watching all the craziness happen. All the coaches and everybody going crazy about one coach and then flipping straight to another coach, and it just the madness is always fun.
Absolutely, and I'm part of it. I had, or I'm in the middle of a good conversation with a couple of our comrades from Network 216. Shout out to all the fellas in Network 216, and it's all out of love and respect of Cleveland sports. All fun. So I appreciate the banter. But we're gonna get into it. Before we do any of that, please do us the biggest favor. Click, hit that thumbs up, hit that sub button, hit that bell so you know when we're here talking all Cleveland sports all day, which is every Monday, every Wednesday at exactly 2:16 Eastern. And hey, we're gonna try and fill up this time and entertain y'all the best that we can. Getting into it, man. There it is. It's Harbaugh. Harbaugh's the big topic. He got fired and Earth went crazy. Like he is the front runner for every freaking job. I think the Cavs want him. I think the Knicks want him. I heard the Yankees might be interested. Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, it's insane. Everybody got in their cars and drove there to go pick him up.
And yeah, we're gonna talk about it, as well as some other coaches. We're gonna talk about a little college football playoff. Got two semifinals game tomorrow and Friday. Miami and Ole Miss and Indiana and the Ducks. And of course it is NFL wildcard weekend, so we got to give you our picks for that as well. And shout out to Jesus with that bro. Happy Wednesday to you too as well. Hey man, I gotta go through my intro spiel before I get to the comments in the chat. Yeah, we here. Gotta say hello to everybody and tell them what to do. You know what I'm saying? Say Salah to the Cardinals, Falcons, or Ravens. Sure, just not Cleveland. I don't want them here.
Yeah, not here. Nah. I can see him going to the Cardinals.
I never got to see the intro. That was dope. Appreciate you, Twitch.
Hell yeah.
Toss that together. Shout out to Canva. Giving me the tools to do that. Hey, what up, Sly Sports? Mel Kiper, what Mel Kiper talking about, man? He always saying something. ESPN, Mel Kiper has Arizona drafting Love. Don't see it. I say they draft Francois Magoa. Possibility.
He come to Cleveland. He coming to Cleveland.
Miami and Oregon as your winners. Okay. Hey, I hope you're right, man. You know what I'm about. The U.
Yeah, he about the U.
But hey, let's get to the business at hand. Like we said, this dude got fired and everybody just they lost their damn minds, so to speak. Like, what is it with this dude? He is a good coach. I want to put that out first and foremost. People may be thinking I'm hating, but yes, Harbaugh's good. But there are other guys. But first, we're going to start with this. For those who may not know, certain things have to be done. So this coaching search may not go as quick as you want it to. And here's why. Here are the official rules and timelines for when guys can be interviewed, hired, all that good stuff. And there are special rules for teams, for playoff teams. Obviously, teams that aren't in the playoffs, you can do whatever you want. And then, of course, there is the rule, which comes into effect. So if you're looking for a timeline, there it is. That's how it works. So if you don't hear somebody's name that you may want, a lot of people interested in Clint Kubiak, for example. You may not hear his name because we can't interview him at the moment because he's got a game this weekend. That's just the rules. Not that they're not interested. There's certain rules they have to follow. And also you might not hear it because that first communication has to be virtual, which I didn't even know. That's new to me. So, that might not get out to the public. So, just there's that tidbit for you.
Well, I mean, you could always request. You could request to talk to him because pretty sure the Falcons requested everybody and their mom to talk to every coordinator that's in the damn playoffs. They requested to talk to. It was insane.
Yeah.
The list I saw.
Yeah. And we'll get to a few of them. There's just a couple. Got Todd Monken, Kingsbury, Flores. I don't think Flores is going to be a part. And then there's Clint Kubiak. Also, the defensive coordinator from Seattle, a British cat. He's in the mix. And honestly, I started doing some due diligence on him of my own. Not a bad candidate. Not a bad candidate. But you got these guys, plus there'll be others. Like say, this search ain't gonna be quick. But let's face it, it's this dude. Everybody in Cleveland wants this dude. 28 years NFL experience, 1 year as defensive backs coach in Philly, 9 years as special teams coordinator in Philly. We could definitely use that expertise, couldn't we? 18 years as head coach of the Baltimore Ravens. As we know, his career record, 180 wins, 113 losses. Playoff record, 13 wins, 11 losses. 1 Super Bowl title to his credit. And his record versus the Browns is 27-8.
Insane.
But are you a Harbaugh supporter?
I'm not against it, but I'm not gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, my truck's filled up, going to pick them up myself." I'm not one of them guys. These people are jumping like crazy to do this shit and trying to say, "Hey, make him the VIP deal, give him all full access, blah blah, all this." Man, calm, man. Press the brakes on all that shit. That's.
There's a big thing going though that like if he were to be hired, then Andrew Berry would have to be fired. What do you think of that?
No. And listen, because I don't think it's like that. He's not a Bill Belichick. That's not Bill Belichick would want, total control like that. I don't think John will. John will come in and say, "Hey, I'm going to have more of a say with certain things," and say, "My input's going to be given to you during draft day a lot more than you have had," or whatever. But that's because this guy's, has known football his entire damn life.
Become the president, so I don't know about that firing your GM, whether it's Andrew Berry or not. Firing the GM and hiring coach, I've never been a fan, especially for Harbaugh. He's never been in that position. It'd be different if he had done it.
Yeah.
That's basically like hiring an experienced coach and an inexperienced GM. But I'm not against Harbaugh. My only thing is, and this is what I've been going back and forth with people in our chats, like, it's just people are just talking like we hired John Harbaugh, we're winning the Super Bowl next year, and I'm like, whoa.
No.
Like, don't we just remember like Lamar Jackson saving he was gonna get fired in 19 until Lamar came in and basically saved the Ravens' whole season. And then you look at the tenure there. Lamar Jackson's success or failures hasn't hindered on John Harbaugh. The bulk of it. They've had to bring in 3 different offensive coordinators since Lamar Jackson's been there. So it's like, I mean, a lot of people are giving him a lot of credit for things Lamar's done on that field that I'm not gonna say he doesn't deserve any, but I don't think he deserves the bulk of what people are giving him. And isn't he a defensive guy? The defensive side of the ball from the Ravens over the last 5 seasons has gone down every year. I like our defense right now. I don't know if what does that transition look like? So
see, and that would be my thing. I think if any coach got brought in and it wasn't Schwartz might be like, I'll stay for him. Like, he's the only one I'm staying and not leaving to go find my own way with, because I think Harbaugh would respect Schwartz and say, "That's you. That is all you, buddy.
Right.
Take care of business."
All right, and to answer Slot Sports' question, he said, "Can you see Lamar leaving the Ravens?" My answer to that is no. That's why Harbaugh is gone.
Yes, it was one or the other, and that's the thing. Lamar's a special player. Like, he's like a Mike Vick in a sense, where everything's got to go around him to make him better, because he's not the quarterback that is going to throw in double coverages or throw the ball a lot or none of that. Like, you're not going to get that crazy shit out of him. That's why Harbaugh was good with Flacco. Flacco stand in the pocket, throw that ball down the field, do his shit. That's why when he had Flacco, it was great that year. And I think that's why if he came here, it might be great for Sanders. Because Sanders is the reverse of what Lamar is. Lamar's more feet than arm, and Sanders is more arm than feet, you know?
Yeah.
And I think he would use that, and he'd be able to help Sanders grow more than, you know, he has. But, I'm not pushing that issue to where it's all or nothing on John here. Even though he's a Browns fan and, you know, he grew up, you know, Ohio stuff, all that good stuff, great. But I'm not dropping everything and kicking everybody the hell out just to go get him.
Right. Slots with another interesting. What would Lamar Jackson be worth in a trade? If I'm going by recency, what did Stafford? Stafford 2 1s plus Goff, so they had at least a QB involved. And then you look at our trade, which we didn't have a QB involved. It was just straight up for Watson, who at the time was top 3 to 5 in the league, 4 first rounders. So I would say I split the difference, probably at least 3 first rounders. He's a 2-time. He has more credentials in a trade than Stafford or Watson had. 2-time MVP. He gets you to the playoffs damn near every year. Aside what he gets creates in value from marketing, tickets, you know, you being on primetime TV, it's at least three first rounders to me.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know if there's a team out there that's going to do that.
Who?
I mean, maybe one of those,
the Jets
like
could.
a Miami or something, but I don't.
The Jets could,
the Jets,
and they actually wouldn't lose
you
anything.
See the Jets. No, they kind of they're giving up everybody else's picks.
Yeah.
But
they got 5. They got 5 over the next two drafts, right?
Yeah. So if you gave up, you know, 1 this year and 2 next year or some shit.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Some might say a road trip coming up. Yeah, man, on the road. That's his theme song. On the road again.
I'm always doing this. I got either coming from work, going to work, dropping somebody off somewhere. I'm always making moves. It's all about moves.
I said that was me saying, would you give up 3 first rounders? Not questioning you saying 3 first rounders.
No.
I give up 3? No, not right now.
Hell no.
No.
Not ever. We're not ever doing that type of trade ever again.
I can't say that, but I can't see so soon. That's my, like, we're just now getting back to picking. I can't give that up again. Like,
no, I mean, I'm never gonna. Like, they might do the trade again, but in my mind, I don't ever want to see a trade like that again.
Enough of John. That's kind of how I feel, Jesus, man. I'm like, I want to see what other candidates are out there, but I mean, that's where we are. It's like the 2 Johns, John Gruden and John Harbaugh, and I'm like, F John Gruden.
What? I don't even know why that dude's involved in any kind of talk. And again, and you know what's funny is how this works is Schwartz should be the front runner of all of this. I don't understand why people are already jumping away from that situation, because to me, you're talking about giving retread or giving somebody else another shot at this. It shouldn't be anybody else in front of Schwartz at all.
Okay. That's fair. Why you feel so strongly about Schwartz, though?
Well, because again, if we go somewhere else, Cliff Kingsbury or some other failed coach, Mike McCarthy. I mean, McCarthy's got a Super Bowl, but we go do that. Do you know the disrespect that I feel that would come to Schwartz? Like, hey, I might have failed in Detroit, but I didn't have a whole hell of a lot, there, and then we don't give him the shot when this whole defense is his creation, his monster that he's put together here. Like, man, you got to give that dude the shot before anybody else. Promote the DC from within. Get the D-line coach. Say, hey, you could be the DC coordinator. You've run a hell of a D-line. You've done great with that.
Okay.
You could be the DC, and then hey, listen, I know you're not about it. I'm calling the Callahans. Hey, Bill.
Oh, Bill,
come be
I
the
got no
O-line
problem with.
coach again. And I know, but hey, bring your son Brian. He was a good coordinator for the Bengals. He was good at OC for the Bengals. I think he could run the offense and bring him in and be like, cool, man. There we go. We set. Not a lot changing. Offense will change because, again, it's new stuff. But you're not doing drastic things because right now, I don't know if we could afford to just, hey, if we're wiping everything out, it's going to be crazy to change over like that because then that new coach is getting rid of a lot of pieces that you have.
Yeah, so you're not keeping Tommy Reese. Even if you promote Schwartz, you're not keeping Tommy Reese.
No, I don't know if I'm keeping Tommy Reese. I'm not. I mean, his offense was okay, but it wasn't. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that. I feel like Tommy Reese might go somewhere else anyways. He's linked to the UCLA job and some other stuff. I think he might be gone anyways.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like we've been here before. You know that old saying, everything that is once was? It feels like we were here, right? With Freddie Kitchens. We're getting rid of Freddie Kitchens. No. Hear me out. we're here with Freddie Kitchens, right? But what were a lot of people saying back then? Make Greg Williams a head coach.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel it's almost like history repeating itself.
So don't make that same mistake.
That's how Schwartz already, so people stop thinking he will get a top choice at the coaching pool. Yeah, he ain't gonna be nobody's top choice. It's a young man's Schwartz.
Oh yeah, no, he's not gonna be no other team's top choice, but he should be ours because he knows everything.
So is that Browns draft Tate and an old offensive tackle in the first round?
Yes.
I wouldn't mind if they drafted 2 tackles. Is David and Njoku okay?
Listen, that boy from the U, man, he intrigued the shit out of me the way he did what he did against Ohio State's D-line because that D-line is monstrous. You bring him in and, man, now they're talking like Tyson might fall all the way into the 20s and shit. You grab him there and then, dude, I like the Carter kid from Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Him or dude from Oregon, you know, the guy from Iowa, Dunkins or Durkins or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Dude, but I want the kid from the U. I do want him at the right.
Yeah, I think you can plug him in for the next 10.
Yeah, you put him over there.
From
Yeah,
Utah. I forget his name.
Yeah, Fano and then the other one, Luma or something.
Mm-hmm. I want the OT from Miami first and Iowa tackle with the second pick. So I wouldn't mind that. I think of all the positions on the football field nowadays, offensive line is the one that you have to build through the draft, like because teams don't let good linemen go that often. So it's harder to build that through free agency or through trade. That's the only reason I'm like on that bandwagon.
Let me ask you a question. And me and Jay were talking about this yesterday because he's talking about how. What'd he say?
Would the Browns draft a linebacker in the second round? I doubt it.
No, we're gonna take him in the 4th, and it's gonna be that boy from Texas Tech. But
that's only if Tate is gone. Not for me, Sloss. I'm drafting this. I don't care if Tate's on the board or not. This draft is deeper. It's all speculation. It's deeper with wide receivers than it is linemen. So I'm getting the 2 best linemen I can, while I can.
Yeah. But look, me and Jay were talking, right? And we were talking about a trade, perhaps, because he's crying about his team and defense and all this shit. And he was saying, well, what about Ward? Would you guys ever come off of Ward? I said, listen, I'll tell you right now, with Ward, if we traded you guys Ward and got Higgins and something back, I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
Because Higgins immediately makes that wide receiver room better.
Yeah.
Plus, the money, I think, translates. And Higgins got his extension, did he not? So he'll be here. So I wouldn't be I wouldn't be opposed to that type of situation because then we got Emerson coming back who
Right.
could play that corner. So to me, that kind of works out.
Okay. Yeah, that's something I think about that. I'm not mad at that. Get Downtown Brown. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Say when people talk about Harbaugh, which one? John, Ravens coach. Jim ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, no, Jim ain't.
I don't even know if I would want Jim.
Nah, I don't.
He'd be bringing
They
too
say
much.
that-
He'd be too much baggage. Oh. Go ahead. You broke up a little bit. What'd you say?
They say his DC though, Minters is the one. That he's gonna be the next dude that actually takes over shit.
I hear that too. As I see a mock draft having Anthony Hill, linebacker, in the second round. And I think our linebacker core is solid. You got Bush, you got Swesh.
Oh, especially if Joe comes back.
Yeah, that's if he can come back, we might have one of the best trios in the league.
Yeah.
The tattoo on the back of Fatty's head is permanent. So yeah, I'm locked in on the safety.
What? Yeah, that's there.
Oh, but he's got
It's
what's
like
he
them
got,
people
what's
that
he
get
got
them-
on the back of his head? I've never seen it.
Nah, I don't think he really does.
Oh,
But
I'm about to say, man.
I think he's just chanting the Tate situation, just like these guys that put Super Bowl champion tattoos on their arm before they really
Yeah.
are. You know?
Yeah, I did that one. Not a tattoo, but I had a homie that used to. He had his own clothing line, and I had him make me a hat. In 2008, it was a Cavs NBA championship hat, and they ended up freaking losing to Orlando. I was pissed.
Oh yeah, LeBron hit that half-court shot in Game 2 just to win it.
Starts getting
That
Tate
was
no
that
matter what.
serious.
Oh, we know you got the sticky pad. But are you looking for a coach to coach, or are you looking for a coach to, because I know you, accept Shador, work with Shador?
I'm gonna coach to be a leader. I don't the whole acceptance Shador thing. If that happens, great. If not, and he sees something else, as long as he doesn't dismiss it, because you hear all these talking heads crying and whining and saying all the drama, all the shit with Shador. You guys are the ones that created that shit. Nobody else created the drama with Shador. You guys, the media, created that shit.
Yeah, pretty
Otherwise, there would have been no crazy drama. I hate that shit with the media. But no, as long as that coach is a leader, he's vocal, there is no, not like Stefanski where he's monotone. You knew exactly how the press conference was going to go before it even happened, what he was going to say. Yeah, I want someone that's going to be out there I want a Dan Campbell type. Going to be out there, hey, F you, buddy. We're going to step on your throat type shit. I want someone that's going to be crazy into this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I get
That
you.
type of shit.
Oh man, I don't know if you even want to answer this question.
Oh, gosh.
How do you think Dylan Gabriel did?
Did you watch Dylan Gabriel? I mean, Dylan.
He played like a rookie.
Dylan did everything that he was told to do. Throw the ball less than 5 yards, make sure it was completed every single time. Don't make no mistakes. Well, how the hell do you make mistakes throwing the ball 4 yards a game? You don't do that. It doesn't, 4 yards a pass. I don't know. He played it way too safe. That's how I feel.
Uh-oh.
I'm not big on him.
Aldon says the media has zero to do with Shador dropping to the 5th round. That's what started the drama. I'll agree with that.
But you're right. But who continued that drama? The media.
Yeah. If
The
you fell to
media
the 5th
continued
round
that
and they would
drama.
just left it alone, yeah, I can see that point as well.
Yeah, if that was it and it didn't go across and people didn't blow it up about Shador, you had different talking heads saying, why isn't he this? Why isn't he that? Stefanski's doing this and that. Listen, it wasn't us fans that did all that shit. Some of us were pissed off, yeah, because we saw what it was. I mean, you can't blind everybody and say, oh, they don't see it. But, I mean, when you got a whole quarterback practicing on another field by himself is insane to me. Like, when you hear those reports, I mean, what do you do with that? You just say, yeah, you know what? That's normal. I don't know.
Yeah, but my take on it, man, he played like a rookie. Yeah, he didn't. That literally the only thing he didn't do was try and throw the ball downfield enough. If he'd done that, maybe we'd have a better read of him. Maybe we'd have a better opinion of him. Who knows? He didn't do it enough. But I'm just not a fan of short quarterbacks. So,
short left-handed quarterbacks. I mean, he had two things going against him there.
If you listen to NFL wide receivers, they do say the ball spins. Obviously, clearly, it's physically spins different, but they say it is a different feel catching a pass from a left-handed QB versus a right-handed QB. Like I said, man, dude, I told you on this show, like Dylan Gabriel was drafted, or the read people had on Dylan was he was one of those guys where he could be a career backup, and he didn't mind it. Like it wasn't gonna be a big fuss. He was Chase Daniel, and I still think he can be that. I still think he can be that. Does he have to leave Cleveland to do that because of all the I don't know. But
he didn't mind that. His girlfriend minded it though. She was pissed off.
So
he just wants to be in the NFL getting paid.
That's on the coach, not Dylan. And yes, he's a rookie that was supposed to start. I agree. Left-hand darts are harder to catch. And, got more coming. And much harder to intercept than Shadura's floaters. Yeah, and I spoke about that Monday. If one thing he can work on, I don't know if it's his grip on the ball. I don't know if it's his arm strength, but I definitely would like to see him clean up that wobbler. It does come out a little bit. It ain't the cleanest spiral. And I think if he cleans that up, he can get 5 to 8 more yards on this deep ball. So,
all right. Who is this saying all this?
That was Downtown Brown 26. Shout out.
So Downtown Brown.
Are you a Gabriel
fan? Are you a Dylan Gabriel fan then? Because it seems like you kind of you rocking with the Dylan situation here. You want a short left-handed quarterback? It just don't make no sense. Shador, I get it. Some of his passes were a little lamed up, but when he actually put something on it, he put something on it, and he's accurate.
Yeah.
Dylan was throwing way over people's heads and shit, and those passes were 5 yards.
Yeah, the screen pass out of bounds, crazy. But no, I don't think he's Dylan fan.
How do you do that?
He's just agreeing with both of our points. He's agreeing with the point that you made about basically him just doing what the coach told him to do, and he's agreeing with the left-handed situation. So I don't think he's a fan. He's just he's looking at it like everybody should have looked at it in the first place, and not just been on the Shadurians, the Shadurian side of the fence.
What's funny is, and that's another thing, and I think the media created that too.
Oh yeah,
there was two sides there because. There didn't have to be, but it also, I think that was a coaching thing. Like, why did you put so much into Dylan but nothing into Shador at all? Like, make them both go to that other field and be alone if neither one of them were going to do anything. You outed one, and it made the media talk more, and it made fans and other people get crazy about it. That had nothing to do with us. We wouldn't know all that shit if it wasn't for the media.
I was gonna say no. I think Dylan is a backup, but I also think he played better than he was given credit for. I agree with that. That's a fair statement. Slot said, I think a full offseason and training camp will do Shador good and hopefully gratefully improve his ability in the league. I mean, obviously, and Jesus said Dylan, not a backup. He's number 3 QB. Guess what, Jesus? The number 3 QB is still a backup. So
he's a backup to the backup.
He's still a backup.
Clarify that.
He's still cashing checks in the league.
I don't know. Dylan, I'm not saying he played crazy bad. He just wasn't the QB that Cleveland needed. Like, he needs to be somewhere that's like be in Miami or something. He'd probably thrive down there. Yeah, he'd thrive down there because guess what? You're not going to get no wind. You're not going to get no snow. So you could be good down there. You know, here you're going to have to throw that ball. You're going to have to be involved in some shit. Like, if you're overthrowing a guy that's 10 feet from you, that's a problem. I don't give a shit how tight your spiral is. That thing spiraled right into the crowd. That was the craziest shit we ever saw. I mean, I don't know. You say Shedeur had lame ducks. I get it. He did have some lame throws, but Gabriel couldn't throw 5 yards in front of him and be accurate with it.
Again, all fair points. I can't. It's tough to knock any of them. Dylan has better stats than any rookie QB in his class. The Browns averaged 18 points a game under him and 16.7 under Shedeur.
Oh yeah, but Shedeur had 1,400 yards, and Dylan had what? Oh yeah, 900. I don't know. And what would Shedeur have? Did he have? What, they had the same amount of touchdowns?
Yes, and Shedeur clearly threw more picks.
Oh, here's another stat. Shedeur had more wins. Oh, no. That W counts.
You can't put it all on him, man. The defense let him down in Minnesota.
Hey, I get that. That game, yes. That game he was let down. But still, that W, it doesn't matter if it was the quarterback that did it or it was the quarterback that failed it. It's the quarterback's win or loss, no matter what.
Yeah, so I think Brian Flores will fit the Browns, but what about his QB critics? I think we're finding out right now that everything that went down in Miami wasn't all Brian Flores' fault.
No, he didn't want to.
Yeah, and that was known. I think he's learned from his mistakes, but the word I'm hearing on the streets is his likely destination is probably Vegas. He has a good relationship with Tom Brady. And allegedly, Tom Brady's going to be heavily involved in the coach search. Plus, he's got the number one pick and the chance to pick the QB he wants if he wants to pick one, or get whatever veteran he wants. So,
you know it ain't going to be Dante Moore because he's like, nah, that dude look just like Tua. I'm good.
So Dylan had like 4 passes out of 52 that went further than 5 yards.
Yeah, that's an issue.
in the Steelers game.
Oh man, that's horrible.
But hey, man, there's some football this week. We'll talk about it a little bit, and I know Ohio State fans ain't gonna like it because it should be y'all, but it's not. It's us. It's the U. It's the U and Ole Miss. College football playoff semifinals. A lot of honestly, Browns fans should be looking at this game. A lot of potential talent that could be playing for us. You know, obviously the lineman, I'm just saying his freaking name. Y'all know who he is. Could be bang.
Francis.
Yeah, Francis. Yeah, and I'm a fan of you. I hate saying dude's name. Shout out Dominic. What's happening, bro?
What up, Dom? That's my boy right there.
So Dylan can throw deep and he can run. He was asked not to do either. It's called slow development to create good habits.
No. Don't say he wasn't asked to do neither, because if that's the case, then great. Now we know. It's all Stefanski's fault if you're saying that. Stefanski was the cause of his downfall, Shedeur's downfall, the Browns sucking ass. If that's the case, and that's what the problem was all Stefanski. But I don't think so. Every time Dylan did throw long, guess where it went? Way the hell out of there. It wasn't accurate.
Yeah, at some point you gotta make a read, man. Make a read on your own. You say Shedeur carries the football like he's trying to shake hands with it. I mean, he got
he does need to stop carrying like a loaf of bread sometimes. Yeah. He needs to tuck that thing.
Yeah, most QBs do have a loose handle on the ball, though. Have you seen Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
But a lot of potential talent could be playing for the Browns. Aside from that, man, how you see this game playing out? Who you got winning?
Man, I think it's going to be one of those crazy. It's going to be a good game. The U's defense is going to do its thing, but is it going to get tired out like it did against Ohio State? And now you're going against Trinidad, who's been playing in, for 4 years. So to me, that's a different situation. Yeah, and he's going to come back. The running back Lacey said he's going back. I like Ole Miss to squeeze it out in the end, but it all depends on how the U's defense is. If you get gassed out in the first half again, that's it. You're gonna get crushed.
Yeah. Yeah, this is tough. I do not want to see them chasing around Trinidad all game, and I'm starting to like dude, man.
Yeah, he is looking all right.
But
see, that's another reason. Next year, 27, we can worry about a quarterback if need to.
But if I did have to have a defense chase him around, it'd be ours for sure. So,
oh yeah, those two bookends you guys got, Bane and Joker. Yeah.
Yeah. With that being said, I think it all depends on Carson Beck if he can play clean football again, and that's the question. You would like to think so. I mean, obviously he's familiar with Ole Miss, played when he was in SEC. But it's hard to trust him because, bro, I hate Carson Beck. I can't lie. But I'm gonna say we come with the same game plan we did against Ohio State. Try and dominate both lines. Use that. Hey, get the ball to Fletcher. Let him be that bell cow, and don't make Carson Beck have to make that play. I think we can do it.
Dude,
we win another close one.
That Fletcher dude is big, man. That's a big ass dude.
Yeah. My issue with Shador is overconfidence. He's not a Mahomes and never will be. He got away with trying to that all his life from weak competition. Now he's facing real defensive talent. But it's tough to put everything on competition because, you never look. Big Ben played in the freaking MAC. Josh Allen played in the Mountain West, played with zero NFL talent. So it's you can't. That's not always a determining factor. You've had guys play elite schedules and flame out. It's an individual thing.
Here's my real issue. I only heard the beginning part of that. I didn't get to hear it all on whatever dude had said. And he why does everybody want to bring up Mahomes when it comes to quarterbacks? Nobody is Mahomes. Nobody's going to try to be Mahomes. Mahomes is a rare air type thing. They don't. And when did it become a problem to have confidence in yourself?
So I don't think he's confident enough when it comes to being on the field throwing. That's a game by game. You had the confidence for him when he put up, the 360 against Tennessee, and you could tell he was bothered in the Bears. It's game by game. I mean, that's what rookies go through.
No.
You are welcome, Downtown Brown. I am a reasonable man.
I'm not reasonable because I say facts. I'm sorry, Downtown. Not reasonable because I spit facts. I'm just not going to compare any quarterback to Mahomes, though. I'm just not going to be hey, he's trying to be Mahomes. No, nobody's trying to be Mahomes.
There's a lot of second guessing himself. Yeah, I mean, again, that's a rookie thing. You can see it. You see it in the good and bad. When they make a bad play, and this is both Dylan and Shador. I gave the example on the touchdown pass he threw to Njoku, he actually missed Fannin wide open in the middle of the end zone, which was the easier throw. He'll get better at that if he puts the work in. Same with Dylan. Dylan missed the same type of throws. Whether or not you want to believe Stefanski wanted him to be checked down Charlie or not, it's at some point, you just have to literally see there's a guy in front of me wide open and get him the ball.
But to that, the argument to that is, I just watched Aaron Rodgers at 42 years old, 4-time MVP and a Super Bowl champ, look to his right 4 times in a row, but yet he had the touchdown with Gainwell cutting across the field and Freiermuth on 2 separate plays, but didn't do it.
Yeah. to Mahomes. I only brought up Mahomes in the sense of how he carries the ball. He runs, when Mahomes run, he be having that thing out there.
Oh yeah, he have it out there. He's palming it. It's like basketball. He's palming that.
Yeah. I hate when people talk about him like he's a third-year player, but are super easy on the other rookies. It's like, no, they all went. Look around the league. They all went through it. Dart had his good moments, and he had his moments where he looked like crap. Tyler Shook, same thing. Cam, exact same thing. So that's the nature of the beast, so to speak. Some guys come in at a certain level, like Joe Burrow, and some guys come in at the level where they just need a year or two, and I know that's where you are with Shador.
Yes.
I'm in the same place, and I know you don't want to draft a QB. I'm not opposed to it. I just don't want to see us use assets to, like, do it. You know what I mean? If we have to wait, don't trade up to number one to give him unless it's like your guy, and we're rolling with him for the next however long.
Look, my whole thing is I think we got to give him the same respect that Dylan kind of got, if not more now, because he didn't have none of that, the so-called reps. He didn't see the first team. He didn't do a whole lot or have a whole lot. So the game plan, he really didn't have one because he got thrown in there, and to be honest, they didn't even plan nothing for him ever, it seemed like. So I feel like if you give him the whole offseason, tailor it to him, and say, hey, we're going to let you ride with this. We got the easiest schedule next year. Easiest schedule.
Yeah.
Get some offensive linemen, get a wide receiver, and let Shador do his thing.
So, whoa. We don't deserve a QB. All right, now, you had me until you said we don't deserve a QB. Or a QB is going to be amazing year-round. Downtown. No, he said a QB that's going to be amazing in year one like they expect him to. Now, our only thing is, over the course, since the Browns have been back, take all the way back to 99, we've never had the number one pick when the choice was take that guy. Like the Andrew Luck year, we beat the Colts, and it cost us number one pick when it was take that guy. The Joe Burrow draft, we made the freaking playoffs to get, like, we've never had it when it was a clear-cut choice. Whenever we pick at the top, it's always a question. It could be this guy, it could be that guy, it could be that guy. Like, we've never had the easy choice. The easiest choice we had at number one was Myles Garrett. And now hindsight being what it was, take the guy from Texas Tech who, nobody has confidence in because it's Texas Tech. And all they do is fling the ball around. So, of course, his stats are bloated. But who knew, It is what it is. We'll have our day one day.
I understand where he's coming from, but Mel Kiper and a lot of others, a lot of other people had Shador second pick in the draft, pretty much, or number one, a QB overall. They all had that. So if he would have went in the first round, all this shit that people are now saying, oh well, there's too much around him, there's this and that, it wouldn't be a problem. I mean, we put up his stats what he did his senior year.
Yeah.
This type of shit.
I don't know if I still got that.
That's the type of shit you want from your quarterback. 37 touchdowns. I mean, he had 10 interceptions, but 4,500 yards, completion percentage at like 70-something. That's what you want. He just had a shitty-ass team.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say he had a bad defense in O-line. Big Mike froze a little bit. That is a crazy froze screen too.
Well,
it's hilarious.
Yeah, that is. What the fuck?
But Jesus is like, hey, do you see Kyler Murray staying in Arizona since they getting a new coach? I didn't see Kyler Murray staying in Arizona even if they hadn't got a new coach.
Yeah, nah, I think Kyler was gone either way.
Yeah, I think that's another situation that's ran its course. He's been through too much with the organization. It's not even like with the coaches, with the organization, period. So, sometimes I agree. Some other rookies get more slack, but Dylan was judged more harsh than Sanders. I think that was more of a fan thing. It was the Shadorian army That like it's just a bunch of outside noise. And you even heard Shador try and calm it down himself and say like he don't deserve all of that, and which is true, but that's the nature of the beast, man. That's something you signed up for. Like this is the NFL. You got to put your big boy pants on and be a bit. Not saying he didn't. Clearly his girlfriend was irritated, but not saying he didn't. But Dylan Gabriel was asked to carry a weight that I don't think a lot of QBs could have carried. So it's got. So I feel like Big Mike would give Shador. Come on.
Stop it. Get some help.
He is a Shadorian, but I ain't take it that far.
What? Hold on, what's going on? What just happened?
Downtown, so I feel like Big Mike would give Shador a back massage if he could.
Yeah, see, there we go again. Spit facts, and now you're all about this dude. But listen, here's the deal. I give credit where credit's due with certain situations. Like, I know Shador didn't play the best, and we shouldn't look at him as the automatic starter. But guess what? Guess what every other team does? The Jaguars gave Sunshine 5 years to finally be who they thought he was going to be. Bryce Young sucked for the last couple of years.
Froze again. Dom is wild. I would give Shador a back massage if it meant the Browns could potentially finally be in good hands.
What?
Dom is wild for that. Oh man. Oh, we losing Mike. He must be on the back stretch of highway. Frozen screen was man. That face was priceless. Where do you see Kyler going? Where do you see Kyler Murray fitting? Colts, Vikings, Falcons. The Colts. I don't know if the Colts. I think the Colts may try and stick out with the Daniel Jones experiment. The Vikings, that could be interesting. Could you do a QB swap? And the Vikings obviously have a team that is ready to compete right now. So that could be an interesting situation. Where could I see Kyler going? How about Miami? How about we do a clean cut? Kyler for Tua. I like that. McDaniel already used to work with an undersized QB. I think Kyler's a little bit more talented naturally than Tua. Tua gets a fresh start in a system that actually works for him. If he has the same kind of traits Jacoby Brissett has. Obviously, he's not as big. Jacoby's like 6'4", 230. But from the standpoint of their game attributes, they're both accurate guys, pocket passers. So I think that'd be a good swap right there. Potentially work out for both teams. Rick Moy, he's back. Hopefully.
All right.
Kyler should try to go to the Vikings. That could be interesting. So I think the Miami fit is better. And they drafted undrafted
he's
QB
set up down there
at third round. What a joke. I said Shador changed his tune. At first he didn't want to clear Dylan about the entertainer comment, which I think was about the media, not Shador. That was a bunch of nothing, man. Even the sideline reporter, Aditi Kinkawala, shout out to her, she cleared that up herself. That didn't have anything to do with Shador. Jesus, that's not true. Dylan has two other teams targeting him in the fourth that offered to trade for Dylan after the Browns draft.
Miami was one of them.
I could buy it.
Send him to Miami.
We get
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh man,
Jeez.
this is not a bad boy podcast. This is
Going too
Cleveland.
crazy with this shit.
How about Kyler to the Rams if Stafford retires? and wins the Super
No.
Bowl? Nah, I don't see McVay.
No, hell no.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think McVay likes small quarterbacks, though. He's never even, as a backup, picked up like a shorter quarterback. All his quarterbacks kind of have that same stature. So I don't see that working. But, sheesh. Let's see if we can get to the main event, man. What we got? Where am I at? There's playoff football this weekend. WildCard weekend. Those are the 6 games right there. Some interesting matchups. Got the divisional matchup. Oh, not divisional matchup. Carolina made the playoffs, bro. I'm so.
All right, there's Bryce Young. After, 3 years, the dude's playing better, and he's fucking in the playoffs.
The Big Mike watched the Deion Sanders reality TV shows. I caught a couple of them.
No. I don't watch reality TV like that.
Back in the day. But kicking off the 3-way tie, yeah, that did help him out. It's the Rams and the Panthers. Even though the Rams are have the better record, superior record, they're going to Carolina. Do you think that rule will ever be changed? Do you think they'll change that? Where home field will be based on record and you don't get a free home game because you won your division?
No. That's where you play to win the division. You can't sit here and be like, oh well, division winners don't deserve. Well, win your division.
So I think they should go the way of basketball. Yeah, winning your division gets you in. But if you want a home game, you got to earn that one.
Yeah, they won the division. That's how they earned it.
I just get them in, but this game should be in LA. Think how different. Because we were in a situation 2 years ago. We had a better record than the Texans and beat the Texans in the regular season. Why is that game in Houston? Just because they won a division that, oh, by the way, we really won that division. We swept that division that year. We beat every team in it.
Well, listen, that's the only division Stefanski was good against was the AFC South. He was like 12-4 against them or some shit.
Yeah, that's why he's going to coach the Titans, and he's going to be the greatest coach of all time.
Yeah, right.
But Rams going into Carolina. Squeaked in. Carolina coming in on the 2-game losing streak, lost to the Seahawks and the Bucks. Rams, a lot of people's sexy pick before the season started to go far. They have been one of the better teams in the NFL all year. Stafford, potential MVP, definitely in the running. That defense is legit. Jared Verse and them boys ain't playing. I say they get after it. I'm going to call them to go into Carolina and get the quote-unquote upset, even though it really won't be an upset. Oh, we lost Big Mike. Again. Got to get him off the road, man. Bobby G, you're so much better than G. Bush. I respect grounded logic. G. Bush is a big mouth. Hold on. The world rewards Kardashian. I gotta block it. I gotta read this again. The world rewards Kardashian BS with intelligence, integrity. All right, I appreciate the comment, bro, but I gotta shout out to Big Bro. I'm a fan of G. Bush. I respect all my peers in this game, content creation game. So yeah, actually, I do got one bone to pick with G.
What
Bush.
What do you say?
Though. He said I was better than G. Bush. I do got one bone to pick with G. Bush though. I created the word Shadorians. He did not. It's documented. It's verified. Big Mike can vouch for it. And all these talking heads on all these other shows, not just Cleveland shows, it's national shows using the word Shadorians. I started that back in July. So every time you hear somebody use the word Shadorian,
man, look, that whole
I started it. But I appreciate you
downtown,
downtown,
you need to
man.
come
Appreciate the
listen to
love.
my other show when it's not about the Browns. Downtown got a problem with me because I fight for Shador and not over here fighting for a midget that's got a left-handed.
And as a matter of fact, I created the word Shadorians. It wasn't on this. It was on Audible. We did a breakdown of the Shador timeline, and that's when I did it. So, yeah, G Bush, you owe me, man. You owe me for that one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit him up on Twitter or X, whatever. All right, but who you got? Who you got? Rams Panthers.
Oh, Rams, all day. Stafford, he's the MVP. Hey, they gonna beat up on Carolina, even though Carolina won earlier this year, 31-28.
Yeah.
I think the Rams get their revenge. It's always hard to beat a team twice in the same year.
It is, and the Rams did have their struggles this year coming to the East Coast, so that could play a factor. But I'm with you. We got Green Bay, the divisional matchup. Green Bay and the Bears. I don't know. This is tough, man. This is tough. I've been a non-believer in the Bears all season. The Packers started the season so good, and then it just seems the last couple seasons they just been getting hit with injuries at the wrong time, and this just seems like that again. What's the word on Jordan Love? Let me see. Right
He's
quick.
playing.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting finally out of that protocol. I'm going to go with the experience. I'm going to go with Jordan Love. It's the Bears' first time, Caleb's first look at playoff football. Hey, can Trayvon Diggs pay dividends? You know, they picked him up. He's a ball hawk. Micah, you asked for the big money. You wanted the big money. Go earn it. I'm going to go with Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm all about Green Bay. I think they do not beat up on them, but I think they beat the Bears. They get that upset, and they're gonna be taking the Seahawks on.
Buffalo and Jacksonville. Buffalo pretty much asked for this matchup by the way they played Sunday. Sitting all their guys resting. We'll see if it pays off. But I'm going to take them, man. My thing is this. Josh Allen. There's no Lamar Jackson. There's no Patrick Mahomes. Shit or get off the pot, bro. If you don't win the AFC this season, when can you get it done? Because as you see, other teams are just getting better. You got Jacksonville came out of nowhere. The Colts came out of nowhere. All they need is a healthy QB. Houston, like, if not this year, when? You're the best quarterback in the AFC in the playoffs. Like, get it done. So I'm going with Buffalo.
Here's the deal. When Josh Allen's defense allows 30 or more points, Josh Allen wins the game. So I think the Jags aren't going to score 30 points, and I think the Jags get the W. I think it's going to be a rude awakening for that whole organization about why they should start keying in on their damn defense and adding a real weapon at wide receiver.
Okay. Fair. San Francisco coming east to take on the Phillies. A rematch a lot of people have been waiting on. And the 49ers are just barely a little bit more healthier than they were that game. But the Eagles got a lot of turmoil going on. Hey, is this A.J. Brown's last game in Philly?
It's right at us.
Is it Jalen Hurts' last game in Philly? Is it Sirianni's last game in Philly? A lot of questions. The Niners, again, they've been, I would say they're the biggest surprise of the season. Just from the injuries and where they are. And I can't believe it. Third time. I'm taking the third road team. I'm going with the Niners.
I think, see, if Trent Williams is playing, I think that's a big thing. I think he might be playing, but I like Philly. I think something happens, a switch gets flipped, and that whole championship thing comes running right back to him, and Hurts starts doing his thing. I like Philly in this game.
Okay. I agree with that. Downtown NFL, they do dispose of talented QBs, but more times than not is warranted, you know. We got the Chargers going up north to take on the Patriots. They're beat up, and yeah, Drake May. I thought he'd be decent. I didn't think he'd be this good. Vrabel struck gold with the timing. Perfect team, perfect situation, perfect schedule. Me and you both called it at the beginning of the season, had them making the playoffs because of their schedule. I don't think either one of us thought that they would be this. I'm going to go with the Patriots, get the job done at home.
Oh, man.
Joe Milton is better than
Yeah, I don't know. Again, that whole thing of first time in the playoffs, all that stuff kind of goes in effect here with Drake May and everything. And I like the Chargers. Their defense is what, third against the pass, and Amarian Hampton's healthy. I know Herbert's hand, but I think he gets it done.
Okay. Not mad. It was Jesus, but like to say they're not good because they lost to the best team in the league. That's not really, you know, it's not really saying much. Plus, you said the 49ers aren't good. They lost to Seattle when they're healthy. They also have a victory over Seattle. You know, so them losing to the best team in the league, they ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Here we go. Joe Milton would be a good QB for the Browns. Maybe, but too late to find out.
No. Hell no.
Too late to find out.
If we're going after any QB like that, it's Malik Willis.
League. And then closing it out, Monday night matchup. Houston coming east to take on the Steelers. I'm going to Houston, man. I love their defense. Hey, Pittsburgh, we held them to 6 points. And Houston's defense is better than ours. Which CJ is we going to get? That's the real question. What version of CJ Stroud are we going to see? So
that right there. Listen, I agree with all that because I'm going Houston too because of the defense. Because the way Pittsburgh's played the last two games, they don't look like they want to score the damn. They don't want to do anything on the offensive side almost. And I get DK wasn't a part of it, but DK coming back isn't going to do anything. I truly believe Houston gets it together. And I'll tell you right now, if CJ Stroud and that offense can get consistent, they're dangerous.
Yeah. The best thing Steelers can hope for is, hey, maybe we get a glimpse of old school Aaron Rodgers. I think that's the only way they win it. If it becomes an ugly game, which I think it will be kind of an ugly game, the Steelers this year, they don't have that ugly type defense that they usually have. The DK's the head case, absolutely. And once that defense they're gonna try him. They're gonna try him in this game. So, fortunate for him, they don't eject a lot of players in the NFL. You gotta do so much to get ejected, but. Yeah, but that's how we see the players. Let us know how y'all see it. Hey, hit us up on X, and or leave a comment on the YouTube. You know, speaking of the YouTube, click, man. Hit them 3 buttons: that thumbs up, that sub, and that bell. Turn the notice on so you know when we're here. It's every Monday and Wednesday, 2:16 Eastern, talking all things Cleveland. To say, we losing for sure. It was crazy to me that 4 former Browns QB starters have started games this year and played well. Uh, oh yeah, well, Jacoby, we got Jacoby. Who Flacco played a little. We played a few good games in Cincy. Who else? Can't think of it. My first time
who else
here.
is
Good
he?
show.
Who else you
Also, come
talking
back
about
for more.
now?
Hey, we appreciate you, Downtown Brown. Make sure you come back and troll Mike every Monday and Wednesday.
Hell
bro.
yeah, appreciate you.
It's all love.
Come on. Hey, go subscribe to my channel and you
There
can
you go.
come there and troll me.
As I'm saying, we got a lot more going on. So if you want to hear me or Mike run our mouths a lot more, hey, head over to the Man Cave Media LLC YouTube page. You know, sub there. See Big Mike and those guys over there doing what they do. And then, of course, you can catch me and WildCard Mar on the Audible Sports Podcast. That's Fridays. That's Thursdays and Fridays. So, yeah. Absolutely. What else we got? Oh, yeah, we got a basketball in Cleveland, don't we? Yeah. Allegedly, sometimes we got a basketball team. They showed up last night without Spider. No Spider, no problem. But it didn't. They tried to give it away. Oh, they tried to give it away at the end. Your boy, he competed. Big Money Merrill.
That's right.
Cavs pull out a dub, 120-116 over the Pacers. The 6-win. How do we beat? We should not be beating the team with 6 wins by only 4 points. I don't care if they're in our division and we see them all the time or not. But the biggest standout is you look right at the bottom and see why this game's close. 19 turnovers. 19 turnovers and 21 points allowed off of those turnovers. Everywhere else we dominated. Points in the paint, we murder them by 20. Rebounded, 16. Got to the free throw line, free throws even. We shot a better percentage. Like, we did everything we were supposed to do, but those damn turnovers always come back to bite us in the butt, and that's been an issue for ours all season. I think Evan had 20. Darius Garland, who had one of his better games. He had 29, 2 rounds, 6 assists. And this is the crazy thing. Of the 19 turnovers, Darius didn't have any.
That is crazy.
Yeah, everybody else throwing them. Your point guard, like I'm a weirdo. I don't mind if my point guard leads the team in turnovers, because he should be he's handling the ball the most. But if my point guard isn't turning the ball over, the rest of y'all can't be turning the ball over either. That's how you lose games, and they damn sure almost lost this one last night. You see, he was 14-23. He was 11-15 inside the 3-point line. Which he loves that, that floater and that pull up from about free throw line extended. And he was able to get to it last night. But there was another unsung hero we had. One of my favorites. Craig Porter Jr., baby. And if you watched the game last night, thank you. I forget, why am I forgetting our coaches? Kenny. Thank you, Kenny. Lonzo Ball did not play. Craig Porter Jr. carried the entire weight of the backup point guard position. Finally, he's playing way better than Lonzo. I'm sorry, every time Lonzo goes to shoot, I cringe. I have no faith that he's going to make it. CPJ has worked on his jump shot. He can hit an open jump shot. Plus, CPJ is, I don't know, maybe Darius needs to get with him in the offseason. Craig Porter, for his size, is probably the best defender on the team. He did 3 blocks last night, including a crucial one in the last 2 minutes. They blocked Nembhard at the rim. Smacked the shit out of it. So, yeah, CPJ, man, shout out to you for doing your thing, man. But we win. We beat the worst team in the league, man. What's your thoughts on where the Cavs are going?
Not far if that's how we're going to do it, but, I mean, they're starting to come back around. I mean, everything I think Kenny will finally have the lineup corrected in the way it needs to be, and I think we'll be all right.
So you big collab with Quincy Carrier, Big Q. Shout out to Q and Worst Take. You know. Yeah, man. Like, one, I'm glad we got the win without Spider, but we shouldn't need Spider to be the team like this. My thing is, it shouldn't be this close. And I don't think we're trapped. We're trapped by this stupid luxury cap situation. I don't know what we can do. But there's somebody on the trade market I want to get your opinion on. It came out, hey, the Hawks are trying to work with Trae Young on a trade. Would you trade Darius Garland for Trae Young?
They're essentially the same person, except for Trae scores at a higher clip.
Exactly. I know I'm gonna get at least 25 from Trae. I guarantee it. Like Frank Lucas, man.
I mean, so what? Straight up, I guess. Yeah, you. I don't.
Well, we only got one draft pick to trade, so if they're looking for draft picks,
Darius.
I'm not a big Trae Young fan. I think Trae Young, I don't think he plays winning basketball. However, on this team, we don't need him to do that. We have the other pieces to get that done. But we do need a second consistent scorer next to Donovan. And that's what I'm saying.
He would be that.
Yeah. They're both liabilities on defense, so that wouldn't change. But at least I know I'm getting 25 from Trae. And, hey, maybe I might even get 20 from Mobley because if Trae is good at one thing, it's running that pick and roll with his bigs.
Yeah.
So I think as much as I hate Trae Young, I would do it.
I'd be down. It's just I'm not giving you much more than Darius.
Jameis Winston and Baker. All right. Those are the other two former Browns QB. Hey, Jameis caught a touchdown pass.
All right. Well, yeah, Baker. I can't believe we didn't even think about Baker. That was crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Jameis caught that touchdown pass out there looking like Isaac Bruce.
Isaac Bruce.
With that being said, man, they got a tough one coming up tomorrow. Back-to-backs, actually. Timberwolves coming up. See the numbers right there with 21-17. Wolves 24-13. Advanced numbers. Theirs a little bit better than ours. I stopped watching the NBA when I felt like LeBron, Wade, and Bosh colluded to form a super team. I mean, they did. They did that way back in 2004 in the Olympics. So.
I mean, there were super teams before that. They just didn't have to move to get there. But
yeah.
I mean, Shaq went to L.A. to join up with Kobe. That wasn't as...
Shaq went out there for $100
Shaq left L.A. and went and joined Dwayne. I mean, I don't know.
But of course, man, if we're watching the Timberwolves, there's only one person to talk about. Ant-Man. He's having
Rudy
a hell of a
Gobert.
season, man. He said Rudy Gobert. Not Rudy.
What?
Legit, the great Shaq Diesel. Yes, sir. No, but Ant's having, man. He's having to see that dude. He's the future, man. He's the future face of the league. I mean, whether he takes care of his kids or not, he's gonna be the future.
Man, them things be stupid as hell.
Oh, you ain't feeling the answer clause? The answer clause?
Nah, that shit is dumb. Say Sprite every 5 seconds, man. That is dumb as shit.
Hey, cash some checks, young fella. But he's putting in almost 30 a game, 5 rebounds.
Oh yeah, get your money, but
Red just said it kind of weird. So I grew up watching Bird versus Magic and Kareem. I could respect those, man. Red just says commercials weird. Merry Christmas to all the good Sprite.
yeah, see, that's dumb, man.
Hey, I'll say, Sprite, you cut me a check, I'll say some corny shit too. So, not having respect
Well,
for
yeah,
Bron is
I got no
wild.
problem with getting the money, but I'm just gonna say it's stupid.
Oh, Don, he didn't say he had respect for Bron. He just didn't like the move for them to team up. You know, a lot of people didn't like it. Half of Cleveland didn't like it. When 2 top 5 players and a top 10 player call each other up to negotiate a championship, I'm
listen.
out. They didn't call each other out.
Listen,
if this
the
case,
whole.
Oh, go. I was gonna get us the whole story. A lot of people don't know the whole story.
No, you can go ahead and give them the story.
No, a lot of people don't realize it wasn't made that summer. That decision was made back in 2004 Olympic Games when they all played together, and it actually wasn't supposed to be Chris Bosh. It was supposed to be LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Carmelo. The problem came in is when it came for them time for them to renegotiate their contracts. Dwayne Wade and LeBron stuck to the agreement, and they made their extensions for 3 years with the player option for the 4th. Carmelo wanted the money in hand. He couldn't turn it down, so he signed the full rookie extension. That's why he wasn't a free agent that year. So when the time came, D Wade and LeBron said, hey, we need a third person who fits the bill. They thought of Chris Bosh. That's how the big three came along. But the decision for them to play together was made in 2004 during the Olympics.
And he was supposed to go to Chicago.
Yeah, but they didn't do that because D Rose was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. If D Rose had not have been there, yeah, they would have went to Chicago. But because D Rose was there, they didn't see how they could share the ball 4 ways. So it ended up being Miami. You are correct. But the most impressive thing about the season, Ants having this season, is the splits, man. He's doing it on shooting 50% from the field, 40% from 3, and he's always been a good free throw shooter. And you see that efficiency. Yeah, man, they got to get some players around him, man. They get some players around him, and he could be a problem because he's capable of beating mid to above average teams by himself. He showed that in the playoffs when he beat he beat the Warriors, Phoenix. They just ran into OKC and they were just a little bit too much. If they get one more player up there that's better than Julius Randle, Minnesota could be a problem.
I agree.
So, thanks for the history, but it's still the same in story. Yeah, they could have. Yeah, not bound. They did. That takes away from the spirit of sports. I can't say that because that's the history of sports. At some point, there's always collusion. Like, you don't think right now or during summer workouts, like Myles Garrett wouldn't be like, trying to get players like that's what it is. They all collude at some point.
But what about with MJ bringing Horace Grant at first, and he was like a big name back then, like a Chris Bosh type thing from Orlando, and then you had Dennis Rodman. Like, this shit has happened forever.
Yeah, that's just how sports. You don't think guys talk during summer workouts? Because a lot of those guys work out together. Hell, look at the freaking love triangle between Kawhi, Paul George, and Westbrook. Remember Westbrook called Kawhi to play together, and then Kawhi went behind Westbrook's back and called Paul George and got him to LA. Like, at some level, they do it in all sports. Hell, I remember Chad Johnson calling T.O. on the phone. Hey, man, come to Cincinnati. Like, that's just how sports works.
That's all about that money. If you got the money to make it happen, it happens.
I'm saying, if the money is there, yeah, they'll do it. Like, hell, I know you've heard the story. Even Joe Burrow going to manage. Hey, draft Jamar Chase. Like, is that not collusion? Get my guy. He wants to come here, and I want him here. I need weapons, even though they already had T. Higgins in place. That's collusion as well. and that's between player and management. So, Red Jets, money talks, big money talks louder. Absolutely. We say adding pieces is not the same as 2 top 5 players negotiating to play together. There are different levels of sin. Yeah, like shift lifting the feed. Nope. Shift lifting the feed defense not the same as armed robbery for drugs. Shoplifting.
Right. Okay. But the whole thing there is, it's still all criminal activity, just like it's still all sins, if you're saying. It's all the same thing. There might be different levels to it, but if you're going to hate on one, you got to hate on it all.
Yeah, that is a fair point.
As long as it ain't murder,
me to just sit
then
pretty
you're
on
good.
the sideline, and I'm at, what time do you want me to be there?
What?
Red Jet, this is wild. All right, just compare 3 people wanting to win together to armed robbery. That is out there comparison, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy take.
Oh man, it's almost that time though, man. We already did the promo. Oh, another promo we gotta give for you. Where is it at? Oh, make sure. There we go. Hey, make sure y'all also head over to the Network 216 YouTube page, man. Check out lots of other great Ohio sports content. You see us right there, front and center. Hey, Fatty and those guys doing lots of great work. Big Brian as well. Shout out. And Slosh, welcome to the network, the newest part. Check them out as well. Just head over there, make sure you sub, just like I did right there. Remember, it will cost you absolutely nothing, $0, but it helps us out oh so very much, and we appreciate it. What you got before you get out of here, man, so you can have a safe travel?
Well, we had a good ass show on Tuesday. Everybody seemed to love it. They were all a part of it. We're coming back Thursday, tomorrow off the rails, and we're going to talk about our awards, MVP, offensive player, defensive player, rookies, all that stuff. We're going to give our take on that. So if you want to, jump on over to our channel at the Man Cave 8172. Come and give your awards and what you think's going to happen in your Super Bowl predictions. And that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And then, of course, I'm right back here Monday with you talking about what happened over the weekend. And, hey, we'll probably talk about Shador some more. Screw it, you know?
We get more views and subs. I watch a lot of sports channels in this one. Hey, man, we appreciate it. All love. Appreciate you hanging in.
Yes.
Make sure you come back
Salute
next
to
week,
that.
man. Absolutely.
Appreciate you, man.
I got other news I can't say yet. I'll let that be known a little bit later. Hopefully that helps. Red Jet. Oh, yeah, that's right. WildCard weekend. Almost forgot. Absolutely, man. Yep.
Yeah, well, how you almost forgetting, Red Jet?
Yeah,
you
your
ain't
team
almost
playing.
forgetting. You just sick and tired of your team. She hates her team.
I know. She be trolling. Like it's both
Her
channels.
own
Absolutely.
damn team.
She said, F my team.
See?
Man, Red Jet, here, this was for you, Red.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right, man. Y'all heard it, man. And as for me, tomorrow y'all can check me out on the Audible Thursday night post-game show. Yes, there's no game, but we keeping the post-game rolling. That'll be at 11 Eastern. We're starting that up. Then, of course, Friday, the original Audible Sports Podcast for Sports Beats Life and Culture. Me and Wildcard Mar. That's at 7 Eastern on Friday, 4 Pacific. And, hey, other than that, man.
Hold on. Red J, here's the deal. There's going to be a decorated Marine at that game. And his name is?
And his name is John C.
Well, I want to There it is. If Dylan Gabriel has a better career than Shador, Big Mike has to give me a back massage while we watch Dylan Gabriel highlights. That is crazy.
What? Oh my God! See, look, yeah, we wilding out here. This become a Diddy thing now, man. Hey, I'll do this. I'll give you props. So if one does better, if Dylan does better, I'll give you mad props for that. But hey, if Shador goes out next year and leads these Browns to anything, he's got to go the other way around.
Hey, but man, we appreciate y'all. Hey, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Red Jet Shell. Red Jet Shell. Dom. Downtown. Jesus. Who else we had? Twisted. Absolutely, man. Hey, shout out. We appreciate all
Splash,
y'all.
yeah, all of them, everybody.
Slot Sports, man. We catch y'all next week, though. Peace.